same shirt, different day. You get it by now. Anyway, so, you know, where we last left off, because I can speak, we were heading for dinner. The light is all kinds of, that's better. Yeah, so we were going to this place called Sticks and Stones, and it's a sushi place. It's kind of like a fancy sushi place, you know, because whereas obviously the Yo motherfucking sushi place was, you know, just like conveyor belts, you know, eat all you want, be a fatty kind of stuff. This was kind of like, I don't want to say like hipster sushi, but it really was like schmancy, because you go there and it's like you go to a Japanese restaurant, it's nothing but white people, like, you know, freaking, you know, what's the word, greeting you, and you're just like, okay. The chef's work is this gesture, the sushi making food stuff, you heard me, was actually downstairs, where there was actually more tables, the bathroom was there and all that stuff, and then like upstairs, like the bar, and then, you know, the most of the restaurant. Yeah, the menu says photo album on it. I didn't get a chance to take a picture of, like, some of the menu, because I just like, oh, let me take a picture of this, let me decide on the food, and once I decided, ordered it, then I was like, oh, forgot. But everything is pictured in the menu, and it is like a photo album, because it literally is that, how, like, the IKEA food thing is. So it's just that, you know, the slate, the black slate, you know, table or whatever, and then it's just like the food done, it's got the name of it, and obviously you can see what's in it, and there's a little bit more description about it and all that stuff. So it was pretty easy, like, you know, you don't just like have like the name and you're like, I'm fucking gonna Google this. This restaurant also had free Wi-Fi, which was cool. I hate the beginning. Anyway, so yeah, you get, you know, we had seltzer water because we're fancy, because like it's just after, like I said, Yo motherfucking sushi, we're like, we'll get seltzer, ooh, put some freaking carbonation in our water, you know. So we had seltzer water in the little thingamajigger, and then they're like, oh, what do you want to drink? And we're like, oh, you know, like oh, you got lemonade? And they're like, yeah. And then, you know, it's funny because they're like, oh, you want water? We're like, yeah, sure. And then they're like, sparkling or non-sparkling? And we're like, okay, sparkling water. They were like, oh, and lemonade, my mom and I. And then they're like, do you want that sparkling and non-sparkling? And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, make that sparkling too. So it was, actually, that lemonade was really fucking tasty, you know? And it wasn't like, you know, not too sweet and not too tart, that kind of stuff. And it was all bubbly. It was like, yummy, you know? So that was fucking tasty as shit. Yeah, so then you can see it looks like I'm supposed to be drinking, like, I don't know, some type of brown liquor kind of thing, like a bourbon or a whiskey. I don't know, I don't really drink. So, yeah, and again, I was fussing around with the camera, because it was still a new thing for me. Yeah, so of course I was actually kind of surprised that they had, like, the kind of, just, like, wooden chopsticks that you just kind of throw away, and they didn't have, like, fancy ones that you have to clean or whatever not, because everything else, again, was so fucking fancy. And that's a rock. Oh yeah, I was also charging, that was my little tiny UK phone, because we were walking around so much that day, because I think that was Sherlock Museum, yeah, Sherlock Museum, all that fucking shit. This one, I think we stayed out probably the latest, like, of all the days. This one, and then that day when we did the cathedral was one of, like, the days we stayed out the latest. But yeah, you know, in Asian restaurants, that thing is just so you can, like, put your, like, this is the rock, put the chopstick on so it's not touching the table. But yeah, you could see, like, the table there, like, I'm pointing with my hand. But you can see, like, oh, it's all nice and leather and just all kind of pretty. Yeah, I took a picture of the table just to be like, oh, well, you know, there's no coasters here. Hope it doesn't damage out the thing. Anyway, again, still more pictures of the drinks because we're just waiting for our food to get here. Oh yeah, they hand you like hot towels. You're like, yeah, I'll get some hot towels. It's just on the goddamn subway and like all this fucking shit, you know. Just got this fucking, yeah. There's my mom there, just kind of like, I think, oh, this little kind of turquoisey thing. She ordered a miso soup and it came in like thing, and you pop the thingamajigger, you know. It was really cute. And of course she's just sitting there while she's like, that's my child just photographing every fucking thing. Yeah. Yeah, so, oh, that was like, I think that's just my seaweed salad. It's all tasty. Look at that freaking, like I said, everything's all like fancy schmancy, you know. I'm like, bitch, I just want sushi. And also we found out this place because my sister recommended it. Because I don't remember talked about previously, but because like she wanted to like go out with us every day, and then by around like 3 or something just go home, because of course like she has her little kid and stuff. But every day, because she also works and stuff, we didn't really have much time. So most of the time when we were traveling around was just us traveling by, like just kind of being tourists by ourselves. But anyway, so lovely seaweed salad. Oh yeah, there's the little miso soup and the cute little thingy. Oh yeah, so that's my mom's dish. It was called Man's Dish. I'm like, alright. I guess because it's like you got bacon wrapped cheese. That's what it was. I thought my mom would just take the bacon off and give me the cheese, and I'd have to be like, hopefully I'll die. Um, but she ate it, I guess because it was bacon, so she said, fuck it. I think that's pork, I think that's beef, obviously there's bacon, I think that's like a sauteed chicken or something. I forgot what that was, some kind of breaded, probably chicken. Then there's some edamame on the side, and as you can see, there is like some kind of dipping sauce, I forgot what that was. She also had ribs on the side, and then some rice. And she ate it all, because we were walking around so much, it was just like, This time, the food was very like equal. It wasn't like last time with the cathedral. It was just like I had all these plates and my mom just had these many plates. So this was mine. I forgot, because it's been so long, I forgot what mine was called. But I had a lot of different like variations of rolls, still trying to figure out the focus on the damn camera. But yeah, I had like a large variety of rolls and stuff. It was super fucking tasty. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this place. This place, oddly enough, we spent pretty close to the same amount as we did at actually Yo Sushi. So, because I ate a lot there, because I just, it's like 2 pieces at a time kind of stuff. It was like, with tip and all that stuff, was well over 100 pounds. Here, I think it was pretty much, yeah, it started at about 100 pounds, and again, after, tip and all that stuff, it was. And funny story, just for the buckets. So my mom and I, both of us, end up using the restroom, and my mom used it first. Like I said, you go downstairs, all that stuff, and she comes back up, and I was like, cool, my turn to go, and she just said, oh, Joe, it's not labeled like, men's, women, whatever. I was like, how's it labeled? She said, like, oh, it's a drawing of an underwear. I think I went into the wrong restroom. And I was like, okay. She said, I didn't know I went into the men's restroom until I came out and noticed the urinal. So I'm like, okay. So I go downstairs, I see more of the wait staff, I see the sushi chefs, like, just making up a storm. And I saw a bunch of them. I was like, there's a bathroom? Cool, this way. So you go, and then it's one door and another door, and the door you head to is the women's bathroom, because it has like a really like thin kind of panty thing, and it's got a little like kind of like cutesy, I guess, supposed to be like lace or whatever decoration. And then I go, and I'm like, well, this is probably it. And I turn, and the one that's supposed to be for men's is like pair of briefs, like very obvious pair of briefs. And I'm just like, but you walk straight to this. It's not like that's the men's and that was the women's, so my mom just walked straight to that. But I was like, Mom, how did you... Whatever. And you go in, and I kind of wish I had like my phone or camera with me when I went to the bathroom. The bathroom, again, is kind of very hipster-like, like the toilet... The whole toilet thing was black, like the sink was black, that whole thing, like the soap dispenser and the sink, the faucet was like, looked like found metal that you polished off because it was all dirty off an old ship, kind of shit going on. And then like the doors were made out, it looked like it was made out of like, well, that part got really Japanesey or Chinesey, as that one customer I had. We got really, like, the doors were actually pretty Asian, but everything else was, like, really just kind of more hipster. But anyway, yeah, I would recommend Sticks and Stones. I would definitely want to go there again, and since there's, like, meat option, if I ever go back to London with, like, Paul, I would be like, dude, I know, I'm going to eat sushi, but there's your option there. You can have your bacon, alright. Food stuff. I swear there is one more vlog for London.